Eagles. I'm here with Michael Greene, who is also an employee here at NASA JPL, and he's going to tell you a little bit about what he does.
Okay, all right. I've been at JPL for about 10 years, and I came here from working on films and media and doing marketing. And so my job at JPL is really, it's really fun because what I get to do is I get to help translate the really complicated science that the folks at JPL, because there is really a lot of rocket science that goes on here, and I get to help figure out how to make it meaningful to people. So I spend a lot of time just thinking about how can we use our websites, how can we use our iPhones and our Androids and our iPads and our abilities to make videos, short videos that we can put online, to translate the science and to make some of those concepts really mean something. And so it's a lot of fun because I get to use some skills that I've developed over many years in a couple of different industries. I didn't always work in a science community. I worked in the film area for a number of years where I got to create documentary films and do other kinds of more commercial kinds of films. And then when I came to a place like JPL where they sort of have some of the best people who do what they do, I thought how cool would it be to tell some of those stories to the public. And so that's what I spend a lot of my time doing. And so, what's kind of neat about JPL is you don't have to be a scientist or an engineer to work here and to do really fun stuff. You can have, we have people who work with computers, we have people who are good with, business, we have people who help, help give tours, who work with schools, work with museums, who help coordinate our science conferences and work with travel planning. And there's 5,000 people here. You don't have to be a scientist or an engineer. And so I really enjoy what I do. And my background is maybe a little different than some of the other folks here, but it really is an amazing place to work.
What advice would you have for somebody who might be interested in a job like yours in media relations?
Let's see. I would say, first of all, you do want to try to do well in school. I think it's really important, and try to figure out what it is that you're good at. Like for me, I was pretty good at writing, and I really liked writing and reading, and I think it's important to actually be able to write and communicate really well if you want to be in media relations, if you want to do communications, outreach, media relations. You have to be a good writer, and that kind of starts at school, and it can also start at home because reading is a really important part of that. So I would say read lots of books, write things that you're interested in, and have fun with writing, but figure out how you can make your writing more interesting.
Thank you so much for talking with us today.
Oh, you're very welcome.